Hello. Hello and welcome to this programming tutorial from libraryprogramming.org. This is Shiv Shankar Dayal and this video has been recorded at 720p, so please watch at that. In this video we will learn about usage of structures. So what are structures? Well, we have seen primitive types like integer, characters, floats, but what if we want to represent a real life object like a car or TV, maybe a computer, maybe a table or something like that, an object from real world. So we can represent those objects using their attributes. Like a TV has height and width and some resolution and cost, maybe power consumption, or that is wattage, and maybe type, whether it is LCD, LED or plasma. Things like that can be properties of a TV, of an object also. So all these attributes which we see are either real numbers or string. When we write something, those are either numbers or string, and therefore they can always be represented as a compound object. So structure is called a compound object. Like a pointer of a type is a derived object, derived from original. Similarly, structure is a compound object because it consists of several small components. So for example, we have a structure called car. It can have a name, it can have a color, it can have a brand and weight and number of seats, but then it can also have an engine. Now the engine itself is an object, so again that is represented by another structure. Now this structure engine is declared after this structure car. Therefore I need a forward declaration here, empty declaration, and then I say okay, type def struct engine it has got two properties, weight and type. So then I embed a pointer. You can't embed an object of engine E because it will be an incomplete type. Till this point it is an incomplete type, but when this is passed it becomes a complete type, because over here its size cannot be determined. You have no way to find out its size. You cannot create an object of this type, struct engine, because no braces, no members, empty structure, so it's an incomplete type. Therefore I have used a pointer, struct engine pointer E. Now in the main function I have created a car BMW. I have given some name, 700D, black is the color, brand is BMW, weight is 10,000, let's say kgs or something, number of seat, it's a 4-seater. Now this engine E is a pointer, right? So you have to malloc, and then now E is a pointer, so BMW.E, but then this is weight, but E is a pointer, so you use arrow operator. Let's say engine weighs half of that of car, so 5,000, and then the type of engine is 4-stroke or something. You can put in something, and I have simply printed. So let's build this struct2. There you go. All the strings are printed and then the integers are printed. Similarly, you can have more fields in floats, maybe doubles. It depends what kind of object you want to represent. So whenever you have an object which you want to represent in C, which cannot be represented using one of the primitive types, then you should probably use a structure. And you should keep structures small. You should not make very large structures. Rather, you can put a pointer inside a structure, or you can put an entire object inside the structure. Now here is one problem though. Suppose we are done with this, then I should free BMW.E. Okay, otherwise there will be chance of memory leak. Okay, and then you can set BMW.E is equal to null. Okay, So let's compile and run again to verify. Okay, working fine. So you should keep structures small, like I have brought engine outside car because that itself an object I wanted to have. For example, if I want to have seat, an object inside the car, then I'll declare another seat structure. And suppose I need wheel, then I'll pull that wheel out of car and create another structure. So you split the big structure into small structure, and you can keep either a pointer or a plain object. Pointers are preferable because sometimes you can have a car without wheel. Suppose it's an assembly line, right? Okay, I know a car cannot be there without wheels or without engine, but in assembly it is quite possible, right? You will still call that a car. Okay. So you see how to use structures, right? And structures have got extensive uses in C programming, extensive uses. So this is basically more or less covers almost every syntax of structures. I have covered pointers of structures. So in the next part I will show you what should I show? Array of structures. Yes, I'll show you array of structures. Array of structures are nothing but you can just put something like I want 10 BMW cars. Then you in a for loop with I as a counter of index, you can have like this. So that becomes array of structures. But then again, if you want a pointer, so you can say star BMW. Suppose we are dealing with the pointers to structures, then we can say car pointer malloc size of car. So now it simply becomes arrow. So as simple as that. It is very simple. So this covers pointers and arrays also, right? No need for a separate video. So then you start using the structures. You typically don't need a pointer to pointer, but it's the same way what I have told you in the pointers. It works the same way. It's just arrow and dot, and with practice you will get it right. I am pretty sure about that. So practice is the key here to understand the syntax. Sometimes it may be confusing, but as you will program more and more, you will learn it and understand it in a much better way. So rather I will skip arrays of structures and pointer structures. We will proceed to unions in our next video. Yeah, and unions, okay, dogs. And dogs are barking. It's midnight and they have just started. So in our next video we will learn about unions. Unions are slightly different than structures. Pretty useful, particularly when you have low memory. We'll see in the next video why. And this brings us to the end of this video, and as always I say that if you like the video you can hit like button. If you dislike the video you can hit dislike. Remember, it's not that I'm trying to popularize my channel, but you disliking the video means somewhere there is a lack of quality, so that brings down the popularity of channel, so others will not waste time on my video. But at the same time, if you think that this video is good, then that means it has quality, and therefore others will also benefit. So it's more like a community effort. The like and dislike button is not only for the sake of numbers, it has got significance also. So please, after watching the video, you press one of the buttons, and you can visit libreprogramming.org, where I will be embedding these videos at appropriate places in the C-book. And if you want to get notified about new videos, you can always click subscribe. Thanks for watching the video.